Alright, I'm here with an update video. Basically just a kind of short little update because there's going to be some changes going on with the channel as well as some upcoming events that I wanted to announce. Nothing major here, just some kind of general information, but feel free to stick around just to kind of get an idea of where the channel is going to be heading over the next couple of months as we get closer to 10k. I won't keep you guys too long with the intro, let's get into it. First up, the upload schedule. As you know, for the past long time, I've been uploading 3 days a week. I used to upload every weekday, but that changed to 3 days a week. And I used to upload on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, although I recently changed it, kind of experimenting with Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So there is going to be a change to the upload schedule, as I've kind of been experimenting with this, with like kind of new times and that. You're still going to be getting 3 videos a week. That's not going to change. But the days are no longer predetermined. You could get 2 videos 2 days in a row. You could get 3 videos at the end of the week, or at the start of the week, or they could be continued to be evenly spread throughout the week, but I'm not going to restrict myself to having to upload on specific days. I'm going to create content when I feel like it. I'm going to keep it to 3 videos a week as much as I can, but just be prepared for videos to not be uploading on the same days each week. This just gives me a little bit more freedom, and most of the time they will still be uploaded on the usual days, usually spread out from each other, but this kind of more free upload schedule gives me a little bit of room to breathe if I need to, and I don't have to constantly say sorry, no video tonight if I end up missing a day or something. So from now on, I'm going to try and keep it to 3 days a week, barring any, you know, sudden interruptions, extreme circumstances, but it's just going to be that the days are no longer predetermined, so not really that much of an update there, but just in case you're like, hey, where's this video on this day, you know why. It'll come eventually. Next up, the live streams. Because I am off of my full-time job until September, I'm going to be doing more frequent live streams, at least over the next couple of weeks. So there's going to be some live streams happening on weekdays, and such like that. You know, we'll be playing some Pathfinder. That's a big stream at the moment. People are really enjoying that playthrough, so Pathfinder is going to continue, as well as I'm going to be doing more build streams here and there. Last weekend we did a build stream for the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which next week is going to be 4 Horsemen Week, the week of the Apocalypse, where I'm going to be uploading 4 build videos equally spaced out, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, each related to the 4 Horsemen, and it's going to be kind of a full party build, but because each build is quite in-depth, they're going to be separated into different videos for each character, so look forward to that. Kind of off track, but anyways, back to live streams. So yeah, more frequent live streams until September, so over the next kind of 5 or 6 weeks, and again, so if you want to be kind of notified as to when those live streams are going to happen, please join the Discord. The link to that will be in the description, because if you're in the Discord, even if you don't really hang out in the Discord, you'll get automatic notifications for when I go live. That is the best way to be able to keep up with the live streams if you want to be a part of build streams, or if you want to come and backseat game me in Pathfinder, because trust me, I need it. And also some other kind of cool streams are going to be going on. I might continue some of the challenge runs we've been doing, or I might just play the odd occasional different game here and there. Just going to be doing some kind of fun stuff. These streams are not going to be like concrete on their times. I'm not really going to announce them too far ahead of time. Just again, you'll get a notification kind of pop up maybe a little bit before the stream, and then when the stream is happening. So if you want to be if you kind of want to be involved with more streams, and there you go. In addition, while we're on the topic of the live streams, I am planning on doing a bit of a kind of overhaul of the live streams themselves. I'm not going to become a full-time streamer or anything like that, but I do feel like I kind of want to give you guys a bit more to work with. So I'm going to be messing around with some things, try and get maybe some like overlays done, some of the proper streamer stuff, and even maybe some things that you guys will actually be able to interact with on the stream, similar to what they do on Twitch, but I'm not moving to Twitch, I'm going to stay on YouTube. So there's going to be some kind of, you know, new stuff kind of happening on the stream. So I'm going to kind of try and get that worked out. I've got some friends helping me with that, hopefully, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, kind of on the topic of this kind of like, you know, revamping of the stream, there is going to be a general channel rebrand going on sometime over the summer, I hope. I've been meaning to commission an artist or some form of like maybe model creator or something to try and get like a kind of like a rebrand of the channel done, so I'm not just having like my bootleg Final Fantasy logo as the banner and then you know, like a Hero Forge avatar as my profile picture. Although I've kind of become known for having that now, I do want to kind of give the channel a bit more of a unique identity. So the channel will be going through a bit of a rebranding. I'm not exactly sure what yet. but I'm kind of leaning towards the idea of maybe having like a little kind of like channel mascot. I was almost thinking like a slime character, like a little blob of slime, because they're like the typical RPG kind of like first enemy, and I thought that could be kind of fun, especially since I'm playing like a plasmoid that's meant to be like a magical slime in a current D&D campaign I'm running. Or not running, a part of, I should say, as well as, like, I kind of want the overhaul of the channel visually to kind of be tabletop and D&D themed, so there's going to be, like, dice. I really want to have, like, an interactive dice rolling mechanic in the live stream, so that's just stuff I'm going to try and figure out for you guys, stuff like that. But yeah, so the rebranding will happen sometime soon, but it's not actually going to affect the channel. It's going to update the overall kind of theme of the channel, like kind of what you see when you actually click on the channel page, but video content will remain unchanged. But again, I'm kind of friends with a lot of VTubers at the moment, and I'm starting to be convinced to get a little avatar of my own for the live streams, even if it's just something simple. So there may be a slight change there, but who knows if that'll happen yet. It's still a bit of a faff to get that sorted, and for all I know, people might not like that idea, so I guess let me know. But yeah, so overall, maybe a bit of a rebranding to the channel coming here or there, but not really a major update, just something you might notice in case you wonder where, you know, the weird man in the flat cap in my profile picture's gone. Anyways, that's kind of the general channel stuff for now. There is one kind of big thing I want to announce. My voice cracked then. One kind of big thing I want to announce that's coming up in August. I am going to be part of a charity event. So, in August, I'll be participating in a charity event being held by my good friend and fellow content creator 666 Red Dog, or just Red for short as I call her, and the event itself is going to be in support of FMA UK, which is a charity working to support people who are affected by Fibromyalgia. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that right. Hang on a second.
Fibromyalgia.
Yes, I did it. Fibromyalgia, which is a really nasty condition that basically causes the body to just be in immense pain most of the time. I can even end up affecting things like sleep as a result, or even like kind of hamper brain functions, like being able to concentrate or remember things. It's a really, really nasty bug that is not really noticeable. It's not like a very, like, something you could just look at a person and be like, oh yeah, they have it. It's quite hidden, so it kind of gets swept under the rug quite a lot, and a lot of people suffer with it without access to proper treatment, which is why FMA UK is working to support people with this condition by spreading overall awareness of it and helping to provide easier access to treatment methods as well. So yeah, I'm really happy to be participating in this, and I feel like it's going to a great cause. It's mostly going to be happening over on Red's Twitch channel, which you'll see me appear on quite frequently, as well as basically kind of going all throughout August, but as well as me joining in for various parts of the charity event. I'm also going to be hosting a part of the event myself. I'm going to be doing something, you're going to like this, you guys are going to really like this. I'm going to be DMing a D&D one-shot based on Baldur's Gate 3, using the official character sheets provided by Larian, with some slight build-making alterations done by yours truly, and I'm going to be doing a what-if scenario based on events after the main story of the game. Those of you who wanted an Avernus DLC, well, no promises yet, but I might have something to tide over that urge, that craving perhaps, in the works. So like I say, I'll be using the official character sheets, and there will also, so you guys will basically be getting to see my friends play as the various NPCs of BG3, which will be fun, including I'll be making a couple of extras of my own. I'll be making one for Dirge and Minthara as well. There's going to be quite a lot of fun times had, especially since I will also be including donation incentives. By donating a small amount of money during the event, during the session, you will be able to trigger random encounters and random events that the players will have to deal with throughout the session, which is going to be really, really fun. I've got a big table that I'm going to kind of be working on of things that I'm going to basically roll on when someone donates. It's going to be an extremely fun time. And there's one more thing as well. In addition to that, if a specific donation goal is met, details to be determined, I'll be running an additional game as well. But I'm not going to give away exactly what that one is yet, but if it happens, I definitely think you guys will enjoy it. So feel free to, in August when the event is live, head on over to Red's channel to see the stuff that I'll be involved in, as well as, if possible, if you're able to support the charity, please do. Just a small donation is more than enough, and again, that money will add up over time to more fun stuff for you guys, as well as, you know, getting to see me you know, torment my players with various random encounter effects and such like that. It's going to be a fun time. All relevant links will be in the description. I will include a link to Red's channel, as well as a link to FMA UK's website and the NHS page on fibromyalgia itself, so you can learn more about the condition as well. Okay, that's kind of all the big stuff out of the way, except for one more channel relevant thing. In my last update video, I talked about potential new content that was coming to the channel. You know, more lore-focused character builds that work across multiple systems, the Fusion series, maybe even tabletop content and such like that. And none of that has happened yet, even though that video happened a couple of months ago, and I'm just going to quickly explain why. Shortly after uploading that channel update video, my father just very suddenly passed away. And in kind of a way of like a method of coping or whatever, I just decided to focus on my usual content. I wasn't very creatively driven to try new things, so I just stuck with what I knew. Now, as far as all that goes, I announced that kind of happening in my life on the Discord channel a while back, so probably a lot of you already know about it, but for those of you that didn't, don't worry, the grieving period is past. Sympathies and well wishes have all been given, so no need to comment that on the video below, but I appreciate your support regardless. But it's happened, it's life, not to worry about it. As for the content that I specifically proposed in that video, it might still happen, but I've kind of decided to push the channel in a slightly different direction for now. In addition to my regular build content that will be continuing as per, especially with kind of the new like FromSoft boss battle series and all that I've been doing, in September obviously patch 7 is going to drop, introducing mod tools and a modding platform for PC and console, official mod tools made by Larian. When that happens, I am going to be creating mods for BG3, or at least attempting to. At the start, it'll be very simple things like items and equipment that can be used in my build videos, because again, if it's a modding kind of thing that everyone will have access to, then I can make more interesting builds based on those pieces of equipment. And I don't intend to just make, overpowered pieces of equipment that just exist in a vacuum. I'm kind of going to do something similar to like what Skyrim modders would do, where it's actually going to be rather immersive weapons that exist at multiple tiers of play, so like something like maybe a katana that isn't just a +1 thing, then you can get it earlier on in the game, for example. Maybe somebody suggested like a one-handed light katana that I could do for like a dual-wielding sort of thing. And I'll also be going the other direction. I'll make like legendary weapons for weapon types that don't have them and such like that. Or again, other items and equipment with interesting effects, maybe restoring some cut content. All this sort of thing will be available on console, and as such, I will be able to include them in my builds, as well as if I get good enough with the tools, maybe I'll get beta access, who knows, I did sign up for it, I could even go as far as creating classes and subclasses, which obviously is a bit more legwork on my part, but again, it could lead to more interesting build content in the future. I'll still be keeping up vanilla content, but again, if this modded equipment from myself and from other members of the community is accessible to all platforms and for everyone to use, then I don't see any reason to not expand my build making repertoire. It would definitely like kind of reinvigorate my creative drive, and it would give me an excuse to kind of like do other things on the channel, like mod showcases or even mod building live streams, where I can kind of show you guys the creative process, and you guys can come up with mods as well together with me, and we can put them into the game. And again, if it's accessible on all platforms, bada bing, bada boom, that's a hell of a lot of new content for me to make that I think you guys will really, really enjoy. So while the other content I suggested can still potentially happen, and I might do once I kind of have, you know, where I have this extra time or something like that, I really want to focus on this kind of modded content angle. I'm also thinking of diving back into D&D content specifically as well, you know, tabletop builds and such like that. So if you guys want to see that again, let me know. I did try it before on the channel, but it wasn't as popular, but at this point, I can do anything with this channel, basically. It's not really going to matter. So, you know, we will see. But anyways, I believe that is it for everything I wanted to talk about. So yeah, big things are, there's going to be some small little like visual changes going around on the channel. Live streams are going to be more frequent for the next little while, so join the Discord if you want to know about them, and please come and join in and just either come and watch and support, or donate at the charity event happening next month. More information will become readily available as I know more. And yeah, other than that, looking forward to transitioning into modded content and seeing what the future holds there. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.